Human dreams, such fertile ground for the seeds of torment. Welcome back to the basement, welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. Today I have the Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth Pinhead from Mezco. I have been on a little bit of a Pinhead kick lately. We recently, not that long ago, opened the 12-inch Pinhead from Mezco. We also opened, or I opened the Living Dead doll Pinhead that River sent me, and I got way too excited for the little Pinhead minifigure that was in our little box of horrors that we got. It was so cute, you guys. Go back and check it out. But today, I have another one. I have another one from Mezco. It is the Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth. It is, well, my taller one, my 12-inch was the Hell on Earth. This is also Hell on Earth, but it is a different version. It is a short, squat kind of super deformed, stylized version of Pinhead. I think he's ridiculously funny and cute and hysterical, and Jason picked him up for me for Christmas, so let's break out Da Shredder. There he is. And rip this open and check it out. Okay, so here he is out of the box. And I mentioned before in a previous video, it's kind of funny that I have fallen in love with Pinhead in recent years because as a kid, I was terrified of him. I used to see the Hellraiser VHS case at our local rental place, and his face just freaked the hell out of me. I had nightmares about his pins being banged into his head. It just freaked me out. But in retrospect, if I could have seen this figure as a kid, I may not have been quite so frightened, because this is hysterical. So as I said, he is like kind of a shorter, squatter version of Pinhead, who is like a little bit super deformed and stylized in the body. He's smaller with the bigger head and the big hands and everything. But what makes this Pinhead the thing that you can't help but look at is the face. Look at his face. He looks so ridiculously grumpy. It's not even funny. Well, it is funny, that's the whole point. It's not just that he's like narrowing his eyes and scowling, he's got this pout on his lips, like I don't know, he's pouting. That's the only way I can describe it. He looks like he's pouting. It kills me. It absolutely slays me. It's the main reason that I wanted this particular figure. You cannot help but look at his face and just die laughing. It is so hysterical. Of course, they did a great job on the face. It is a great mold. He has like the hooks in the back and everything. They have the kind of grayishness under his eyes, so he looks all grody, and the gray kind of lipstick, and all the pins. And like my previous Pinhead figures, they are real metal pins, which is always awesome because it just looks better. You have that little bit of shine that you can see them from afar and tell that it's metal. Absolutely great. The outfit, of course, looks like the shiny leather. It's all painted super, super gleamy, shiny, and it's got all those little lines and designs and everything, all the weird little patterns. Of course, the ropes coming down and going through his belly button, or that little flap of skin, whatever it's meant to be. The hooks in the chest area. And you have the long robe slash dress slash whatever it's supposed to be, and they've molded some like waviness into it, so it's not quite so plain just hanging there. His hands are awesome too, because he's got the like blood at the end of the fingers. Very, very cool. Very well painted, especially considering Pinhead is mostly black and white. It's well painted so that he pops out a bit with the bits of red and everything, and the metal, of course. He also comes with some accessories. He does have two different hands. One is kind of a gripping hand for the weapons, which I'll show in a second, and one is a pointing hand, so you can have him doing that kind of a thing. Very, very cool. And he has the three instruments of torture. All the weird little saw-type instruments. And they do have the little hooks. So, as with the other figures, you can hang these on his little rope here, which I think just makes it that much more awesome. Absolutely perfect. And of course, what would Pinhead be without his puzzle box? And humorously enough, now that I'm looking at it, I think it's the same exact puzzle box piece that comes with the 12-inch figure, which is kind of funny since they're so different in size, but it looks like it's the exact same one. So there you go. Very, very highly detailed. They did a good job of, you know, making it actually look like the puzzle box from the movie, which is important. And he is currently in the hands that would allow him to hold it. So here, I'll just put it in the one hand for now. There you go. Perfect. Love him. But of course I will get some other pictures up with him with the alternate hand so he can hold the weapon, he can point at you menacingly, you can kind of, there's a little bit of articulation, not a huge amount, but a little bit in the arms so that you can kind of get the arms, you know, if you want him to hold it like that, or if you want to have his arms up or whatever. Little bit of articulation so that you can play around with it. All in all, I think it's so adorable. And I know I'm a weirdo for thinking that anything horror related is adorable or cute in any way, but I think he's so cute. He's so short and squat and grumpy. He just has that, like I say, he looks like he's pouting. He looks like somebody just took his favorite toy away. And I love it. I think it is absolutely amazing. I love what Mezco does with Pinhead. They do so many different versions of Pinhead, and some of them are very, very super realistic and nice looking straight into the movie. Some of them are things like this that are just fun and goofy and stand out a little bit on the shelf. I absolutely love it. I am very happy that Jason picked it up for me. Guys, let me know what you think of this version of Hellraiser 3 Pinhead down in the comment section below. Let me know if you have any Pinhead collectibles for yourself. Share them with me on social media if you feel the inclination to do so. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat at Tracey's Basement. Links in the description box below. And of course, as always, guys, keep coming back for more Tracey's Basement. Bye!